Now look at the question I have on the board. I'm still on function of function. Okay. The question says, given that g of x uh, contains ax squared plus bx is a mapping on the set of real number. Full stop. Given that g of 2 equal to 6 and g of minus 1 equals to minus 6, find g of 3 plus g of 4. This question now, we need to take it easy. Now, solution. Look up. What we're going to do? What are we going to do? First of all, we have g of s to be ax squared plus bx, and we have that is all. And we are told that we had g of 2 to be equal to 6, and we had g of minus 1. Let me write these things out. G of 2 equal to 6, and g of minus 1 equal to minus 6. So we are asked to find g of 3 plus g of 4. Okay. So um to find g of g of 2 equal to 6, because we need to find this first. We need to find this and that before looking for these ones. So g of 2 equal to 6. How do we do that? Remember, we have our g of s to be equal to ax squared plus bx. So g of 2 equal to 6 is going to become, what's it going to be? It's going to be that, first of all, ax squared plus bs equal to 6, which means that this thing now, this x means 2 square plus b into bracket 2 equal to 6. Now 2 square is 4, right? 2 square is 4, right? So this is a times 4 plus b times 2 equal to 6. This is 4a plus 2b equal to 6. Call this equation 1. Call that one. Next, we have g of minus 1 equal to minus 6. G of minus 1 equal to minus 6. G of minus 1 equals to minus 6. Don't forget that g of x is equal to ax squared plus bx. So, like I did over here, ax squared plus bx equal to minus 6. Why I'm doing like this, so that you won't get it twisted. On the second place now, this second one now is supposed to be here, but I just did it this way purposely. So here now we're going to have a into bracket minus 1 square plus b into bracket minus 1 equal to minus 6. Minus 1 square will give us 1. So we have a times 1 here. Minus times plus will give us plus times minus minus, minus times plus minus, minus b equal to minus 6. So we have a minus b equal to minus 6. Call this equation 2. We have it to two equations now, two of us. So in these two equations now, we're going to solve simultaneously. We're going to solve what? Simultaneously. So we're going to write solving the two equations simultaneously using elimination method. You know, equation 1, we have 4a plus 2b equal to 6, right? And equation 2, we have what? We have a minus b equal to minus 6. You know how we run it as elimination method now? Use the coefficient of a to multiply the upper one and use the coefficient of a here to multiply the down one. What do I mean? Here, the coefficient of a here is 1. So 1 times coefficient of a here is 4. That is 4 times. Look up. So over here, what I did here, we're going to have 4a plus 2b equal to 6 because 1 multiply everything remains the same. But here, we have 4a minus 4b equal to minus 6 times 4 will give us what? 24. Am I correct? So here, remember the rule of elimination, you put minus here. So minus multiply everything down here. Minus times plus will give us minus. Plus 4a minus 4a is equal to 0. Minus times minus here will give us plus. So plus 2b plus 4b will give us 6b equal to minus times minus will give us plus. So plus 6b, sorry, plus 6 minus 24 will give us 30. Yeah, we'll soon shift this thing here. So b is equal to 30 over 6. Do you get? So b is equal to 5. B is equal to what? 5. Sorry. B is equal to what? 5. Now, we've gotten our B, but we've not found A. So to find A, substitute B into equation 1 or any of the equation of your choice. We have equation 1 and we equally have equation what? 2. Equation 1, what the equation 1 says, 4a plus 2b equal to 6. Is that correct? Yes. So I'm looking for a. So I have 4a plus 2 into bracket b will give us what? 5 equal to 6. So 4a plus 10 equal to 6. So 4a equal to 6 minus 10. So 4a is equals to minus 4. A is equal to minus 4 divided by 4. A is equal to minus 1. So we have gotten our A and B. But we've not answered the question yet because we are asked to find G of 3 plus G of 4. Are you sure this space will be enough for this? We may use the other side, but let's continue. Okay, we are told to find G of 3 and G of 4, but we just arrived here so far. Before we find G of 3 and G of 4, let's go back to G of S. Remember that initially that G of X is equal to AX squared plus BX. Now we've gotten A and B. So it's going to be A is minus 1, right? Minus 1 into bracket X squared plus our B we had B to be 5. B is 5 into bracket S, right? So minus 1 times X squared is going to give us minus X squared plus 5S. We can write this by saying that G of S is equal to, look up, G of S is equal to plus 5S minus X squared. They are the same. They are the same thing with what I have here. Did you get? So now to find G of 3 plus G of 4, what do you do? I think here will be enough. We'll complete this thing here. To find G of 3 plus G of 4, that is, find G of 3 plus G of 4. What do you do? First of all, you have this now to be our G of S now. G of 3, first of all, let's find G of 3. G of 3 will be 5 into bracket 3, right? Eh? Minus 3 square. Hope you know. So this will give you 15 minus 3 square is 9, right? So this will give you what? 15 minus 9 will give you what? Eh? 6. This will give you 6 because 6 plus 9 will give you 15. Now let's look for g of 4. G of 4 is going to be using the same g of s. G of 4 is going to be 5 into 4 minus 4 square. So this is 5 times 4 will give us 20 minus 4 square will give us 16. This is 4, right? Therefore, g of 3 plus g of 4 is going to is going to become 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Now let's check our option. Do you have the answer in the option? Yes, that is option E. So here the answer is option E. Now take your time and go through this process. Take your time and go through this process. We started here. We started off here. And the question, let me read the question again. The question says, given that g of x, given that g of x is equal to ax squared plus bx is a mapping on the set of real number, full stop. Given that g of 2 equal to 6 and g of minus 1 equals to minus 6, find g of 3 plus g of 4. We have option A to be minus 2, B 2, C 6, 6, C 6, D 4, E 10. Now I'm running a recap on this. So we have our g of s here. Look at where I wrote out the parameters given to us in the question. Here I said g of 2 equal to 6. Now we're looking for the g of 2 now. But we can't find g of 2 equal to 6 without looking for g of s. So we substituted that 2 into the ax squared plus bs equal to 6. From there, we arrive at equation 1. Look at g of minus 1 equals to minus 6. That's how we arrive at equation 2. Solving the two equations simultaneously using the elimination method, we got this. We got 4a plus 2b equal to 6. Look at the process here. I don't need to explain everything. I think I've done it here on the board. So take your time and look at it. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.